Gentlemen, welcome to another Game Seminar video. My name's Ethan, and today I'm going to be recapping and giving my thoughts on the most recent Nintendo Direct, the 12th of November 2015, yesterday's Direct. So I'm just going to go through it and give my thoughts on it. I'm using the American version because, no offense to Satoru Shibata, I love Satoru Shibata, but I watched the American one. I was sort of jumping between both of them, and they sort of gave the same information but in different order. I've just got the video up here, but yeah, I prefer to go with Reggie and Trinan on this one. It really doesn't matter though, because it was essentially the same information, and if anything, my information is going to be slightly different on this first piece of news. But yeah, just going to go through everything. I thought it was a good Direct. I wasn't blown away by it. There wasn't any groundbreaking news. Yeah, there wasn't anything groundbreaking really, but it was a good Direct, and it got the hype going with the Smash Brothers announcement at the end, but we'll get onto that. But firstly, they announced The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD. They finalised that rumour. A lot of people were right about that rumour. There are a bunch of different rumours going around about they found the eShop file for it, and then there was also a new image of Link that I know Game Over Jesse was theorising that that's Twilight Princess HD, and they were right. So Twilight Princess HD is not only coming out in March, but it also is going to come as an amiibo bundle. There's the Wolf Link amiibo with Midnight riding him, and it's also going to be compatible with the other 5 existing Zelda amiibo on the market. So I already have the Link one. I'm thinking I'm going to get the Wolf Link one if I can get my hands on it. Probably going to have to pre-order that bundle. But the way in which these amiibo are compatible with the game, we don't know yet. So yeah, I'm excited to play this. I've never played Twilight Princess before. I bought the game like 4 years ago on the Wii, and I bought it pre-owned for like 15 quid 4 years ago, and then never played it. Like, I just never got around to playing it. So I think I'm gonna play it for the first time in HD. So I'm looking forward to it. Watching the trailer, it wasn't like, I know a lot of people commented like it still doesn't look that good, because that's the thing about Wind Waker HD. It looked amazing. Because of the cel shaded graphics, they added the new shaders and the lighting effect, and it looked amazing, whereas this just doesn't look as good. But if you look at the side-by-side comparisons with the Wii and GameCube version to this, it does look a lot better. The textures look a lot sharper, just all around looks a lot nicer, and I'm looking forward to playing it on the Wii U. As well, I don't have to deal with the waggle as well, because I'm thinking you can, probably just play it with the Wii U gamepad. And Wind Waker HD was amazing to play on the Wii U because you could use your inventory on the gamepad and the map on the gamepad. So if that's the same deal with this, then that's great. Although if you look there, you can actually see the
to make this game even more enjoyable,
you can actually see the map on the bottom left-hand side of the screen, which is slightly worrying, because does that mean they're not using the map on the bottom screen? I don't know, but we'll find out. But yeah, I'm looking forward to playing this game. They didn't specify how much, what the amiibo is going to be used for. Is it going to be used for like Miiverse stuff? I don't know. Perhaps he unlocks like skins in the game, whatever. But they also briefly showed Zelda Wii U here as well. It sort of transitions into Zelda Wii U. This is the only new footage we got of Zelda Wii U. I mean, I'm not complaining because we got some, like we got showed it. That there looks like Death Mountain as well, which is cool. Yeah, and the Wolf Link amiibo is going to be compatible with this game in some way. So I'm thinking maybe it's like some sort of unlockable, like cosmetic item, or some sort of stamp or something that you can put on Miiverse or something like that. I don't really know, but I guess we'll find out. So yeah, that's that. I'm looking forward to that. That's good. I'm looking forward to playing Twilight Princess in HD because I loved Wind Waker HD on the Wii U. That's the definitive way to play that game for me, because it really, really did make the game a lot more efficient and fun to play with this smooth sail. So maybe if I know I haven't played Twilight Princess as I say, but I know some people have some quandaries with it. So if it irons those out, then that'd be great. But I think this is more of an upscaled remake for the Wii U rather than the Wind Waker HD was like. It won't be as much of a remake as Wind Waker HD was. I think it's just going to be a straight upscale resolution with the new Midna amiibo figure and amiibo inclusion of effects.
New area called the
Twilight Princess is getting new DLC as well.
This. If regular
They fronted us up with
stages,
3 Zelda news items. Twilight Princess is getting a bunch of new DLC, including lineback and fierce deity costumes, I believe, which is fantastic. Obviously, if you bought that game, you know you're getting great value for money there because it's a great investment.
Now it's time to dive deep into a world filled
and they didn't mention it in the US Direct as well, so I don't know whether it's available in the US store, but certainly in the UK store and Europe. Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks have been added to the Wii U eShop, which is fantastic because you can play all those games. It means you can play all of the Wind Waker games on the Wii U now, so that's great.
Get ready to be transported to a world
Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, don't really care about that one. I mean, I was a big fan of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Blue Rescue Team, but yeah, they went into a lot of detail on that. It does look like a great game. I don't think I'm going to get it though. What else is there? I'm skipping through some of the stuff because I'm going to go to the stuff that I mainly care about. Splatoon DLC, so once again, you're getting great investment on these games like Triforce Heroes and Splatoon. They're updating this once again, so that's great. If you're a Splatoon fan, get on those. I think those maps are going to be in now as well, and there's new cosmetic items as well, as you can see there. What else is there? New Super Mario Maker update. We already got the update on November 4th, adding checkpoints and official Nintendo levels in and stuff like that. But now we're getting a search platform which allows you to search for levels more easily. That was something people are demanding, and it's great to see that Nintendo are listening to what we want and actually giving us it. And that is a nice looking mobile friendly browser as well, browser page, so I'm looking forward to browsing that.
Basically, this lets you find the right
what else is there? Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival.
Each time you play.
Went into more detail on this game, highlighted the way in which the game's going to be shipped. So it's coming with Isabelle Digby and the game in the package, which is cool. I don't think I'm going to get this, to be honest. I was on the fence on whether I'm going to get this game or not, and I like the game even more seeing this. I jumped to the game's defense at E3 earlier this year, and I think the game looks awesome, but I don't really want to throw down money. That being said, I think I'm going to have to cave for the Tom Nook amiibo at least, because that's going to be like 10 for that. It's going to be a single carded amiibo. But yeah, Mario Power Tennis. Didn't really announce much new stuff on this, it just went into detail on it. About the online capabilities and also the fact that you can double up with your own amiibo online in doubles matches, which I find fucking amazing. Like, I really wanted to be able to do that in Smash Brothers. I really wanted to be able to play like the co-op what's it called? Co-op arcade or classic mode, sorry, yeah. Co-op classic mode with my amiibo, but it wouldn't let me do it. But on this, you can actually go play with your own doubles partner if you're forever alone with a plastic figure, which I find fucking cool. I'm not sure if I'm going to get this one yet, but this game looks great, but no real new announcements on that front. What's next? Xenoblade Chronicles X. Again, I don't really think there was much announced on this. Most of the news is out in the open, but it's great to see that this was getting highlighted because it is a fantastic, well, I say fantastic, it's not out yet so we don't know, but it looks amazing, and it's going to be one of the games that they're going to want to push this holiday, considering the lackluster lineup. And I know Bill Trinan said as well, Metroid and Zelda fans, I'm looking at you, so that is kind of a hint to that. This was interesting, the load time shit. He was saying, I recommend you install this if you're getting the retail version of the game to decrease load times. Like, that's a bit worrying that the game's going to be laggy, but I don't know, I don't really care either. And if you're getting the download version of the game, then it's all that stuff's already going to be in it. So I guess that actually is an incentive to get the download version. But it doesn't really matter. You can just download that stuff and improve your load times. And he said it was optional as well, so it kind of reminded me of the expansion pack for the N64 and how that was optional for a bunch of games, like for example Star Wars Episode 1 Racer. Don't know why I know that, but I do. What else is there?
Will speed up loading times for you.
Miiverse, not Miiverse, badge game. I don't really give a shit about that, I'm not gonna lie to you. What else is there? Oh, the new Pokemon Picross game. That's great, and it's free to start with as well. It's similar to Pokemon Shuffle and Pokemon Rumble Arena, I believe. Not or Rumble World, maybe? The Pokemon Rumble game on 3DS and the Pokemon Shuffle game. This is going to be free to start, and obviously probably microtransactions, or I don't know. Picross, yep, I was right. Available in December, that's great. Looking forward to playing that. And the next thing, talk about SteamWorld Heist, which is the sequel to SteamWorld Dig. I think that game is already out on... I don't know whether that game's already out on other platforms, but I have no idea. I might be chatting shit there, but that game looks great as well. Yeah, they went into detail on indies here, like Flash Racing Neo, the F-Zero that's not F-Zero. We're not getting F-Zero, so that's the best you're going to get if you want that. Typo Man as well, which I saw at the Nindies at Home event. A great game, to be fair. Hoping that's coming along a bit more. Hoping that's a bit smoother. November 19th, that's coming out soon. I have to have a little gander at that one. They had a little sketch of Bill Trinan eating donuts, which was mildly funny. I just was like, what the fuck is this? I don't really care about that either. Yokai Watch, it was promoting, so fair enough. Don't really care about that.
World launching
What
last
else is
month.
there? Oh yeah, they were talking about the upcoming bundles and shit you can buy, and the amiibo release for January, so all of these new amiibo, such as the Animal Crossing ones. Well, some of the Animal Crossing ones are going to be coming this fall, and then these 4 guys are going to be coming in January, and Lucas is going to be coming in January, and Animal Crossing Amiibo cards Season 2 is in January as well. That's cool.
Now,
Pokemon Tournament trailer now as well, which showed off the game. This looks awesome, looking forward to playing this one. I'm quite a fan of Tekken as well, so I'm looking forward to seeing the merger. Shadow Mewtwo, I don't know what the shit is going on here, and with this anime drawings of like characters as well, I don't know what that is. Is this game going to have its own story? If so, cool. I'm looking forward to seeing it. Shadow Mewtwo Mega evolves in this trailer as well, and also he talked about you can get an amiibo card of Shadow Mewtwo if you buy the game in its first production run at retail, and it allows you to unlock Shadow Mewtwo straight away rather than having to go through the campaign and unlock him. So that's awesome, to be fair. I want one of those little cards, so if I get this game in its initial run, then I'm gonna get it.
The sky is not the limit.
So yes, then they showed another not gameplay trailer, it was like a cinematic trailer for Star Fox, which still looks good. Looks good, yeah. Doesn't look graphically any better. I think they've taken the time to polish it a bit more, maybe improve the graphics a little bit. But yeah, they're releasing this game on April, is it? I want to say
Must
April.
unite as Team Star Fox, and board there are we.
I want to say April.
Will be released on
April 22nd, yeah. So that's great. Looking forward to that game, and hopefully that extra time will make the game a little bit better. So yeah, then he talked about Super Mario Paper Jam Bros. Is that actually the title of the game?
Up next,
Paper Jam Bros.
Mario and Luigi Paper Jam will be released on January
No, Mario and Luigi Paper
22nd,
Jam.
2016.
I'm sure that's called Paper Jam Bros in the UK, I don't know. As I say, I jump back and forth between the two directs, but I'm just choosing this one to go through. Yeah, I don't really know if I'm interested in that game or not yet. I want to kind of get into that series, but because it's 2 series merged, isn't it? And I want to kind of get into both of them, but the game doesn't look too interesting to me, so I don't really care. Then also there is this Final Fantasy game.
Final Fantasy Explorers can be played and beaten solo.
Funny Fantasy, no. Final Fantasy Explorers, looking like some sort of Monster Hunter style game. Honestly, this game does not appeal to me at all. Very pixelated on screen, and I'm not a graphics whore, but I don't want to be dealing with that amount of information on a tiny screen. And I mean, I know Monster Hunter did it as well, but I'm not interested in that style of game. And also, I wouldn't be able to really find any people to play it with me. But if you like Final Fantasy, you'll be hyped over they're bringing back a bunch of well-known bosses from this series, and also like loads of costumes of well-known characters, so that's great. Final Fantasy Explorers, that's it. They also talked about Xenoblade, not Xenoblade, Fire Emblem, and how that's going to be released. Because obviously there's 2 games, technically 3, because one of them's a download extra. They're going to be doing a collector's bundle for that. So that's great if you're a fan of that. I think that's awesome the way they're releasing that game. Megaman Collection as well. They're releasing the Megaman Collection, which is already out on other consoles, I believe. They're releasing it at retail with a golden Megaman amiibo, which will unlock you special challenges in game. That's awesome. That's going to be a well sought after amiibo. I think that looks so cool. I might even have to get that myself. I doubt it though, because it's probably going to be like 50 quid, and I already have a bunch of the Mega Man games anyway. Next up is a great announcement, and that is the fact that they are finally bringing Pokemon Red, Blue and Yellow to Virtual Console. Now this is awesome for anyone who hasn't played the original games, and it's also awesome for people that have played the games and they just want to revisit them. I've got Red and Yellow, so I think I'm going to buy Blue on Virtual Console. And they've also, obviously one of the reasons why these games haven't yet made it onto Virtual Console is because of the difficulty with trading, because you can't get all 150 or 151 Pokemon without the link cable, without trading from other games. So what they've done is they've actually made it wireless trading compatible, so that's awesome. That's really great. Everyone's going to be back hyped on Pokemon playing that. I really loved how they used the Ken Sugimori original artwork to showcase that as well. That was really cool. The only complaint I have about that is the fact that Japan are getting boxed versions of the games, which come with like maps and stuff like that, and that is fucking bullshit. Why are we not getting that? I really want that bad. What else? Hyrule Warriors Legends. This was another big piece of news, is the announcement of Linkle, who is female Link. She uses crossbows in the battlefield, and she has like what is it? It's like a stopwatch clock? I can't think of the name. Grandfather clock? Not a grandfather clock, because grandfather clocks are the massive ones, aren't they? I don't know. Pocket watch, that's it. Yeah, that's awesome that she's coming to the game. I know that was rumoured a few months back, was female Link. There was some concept art, and the crossbows were shown in a piece of Hyrule Warriors Legends artwork. So that's great, but to be honest, I couldn't give a shit about Hyrule Warriors anymore, especially not on the 3DS. I mean, that game came out in what, September 2014? Early September 2014, like over a year ago, and I don't give a shit about it anymore, and I'm not going to be getting it. So that's great if you haven't got the game and you want to play it, or you really like the game and you want to play it again with these new characters like Tetra and Linkle, but I honestly don't care. Bravely Second-Hand Layer, that's cool. Then they went over a bunch of new indie games coming out. So, what is there here? Kerbal Space Program's coming. Terraria's coming, isn't it? Where's Terraria? I don't know whether they didn't show that one. They might not show that. But yeah, Terraria is coming. Yeah, there we go. And guess what isn't coming? Minecraft. Yeah, that was the big news drop yesterday before this came out, before the Direct came out, and that was the fact that Minecraft has been given a PEGI rating on the official PEGI website as a 7+ for Wii U, and that is still a mystery. That's still a complete mystery, because that's a really reputable source, is the official PEGI website. I went onto it earlier, and they still have Minecraft Wii U up there. I don't know whether they still have it now. Let me go and check, actually. Do you want to check if they still have it? Let's go into PEGI. PEGI. Go on to PEGI and see if they've still got Minecraft. Minecraft. See, I already searched it last night. No, it's gone. Holy shit, it is now gone. Yeah, they have removed it now, but yesterday I posted the image on Twitter, so you can go and take a look at that. If you go over to our Twitter account, you can look at that. But yeah, that was confirmed, and it said the release date was the 12th as well, so I was kind of like, oh, that means that Minecraft's going to be announced and then released straight away, and that's going to be awesome, because you can use the inventory and the gamepad. It's going to be fucking amazing. Long overdue, but yeah. But it wasn't announced, so I was kind of pissed off about that, but whatever. I don't think Minecraft's ever going to come now. Now that it wasn't announced then and the Peggy's removed, I don't think it's ever going to come, because to be fair, it's too far gone, the Wii U, to get Minecraft like it would. Like when it was announced, I was like, alright, it's about fucking time, it's long overdue, but now it's not even coming out. It's still not even come out, so I don't think we're going to see it. And obviously, finally, the big announcement is that Cloud from Final Fantasy VII is going to be a playable character in Smash Brothers. So yeah, one of the first Nintendo characters that isn't from a game that's on Nintendo, because Final Fantasy VII is on PlayStation. But a lot of people are absolutely hyped about this. He does look awesome, to be fair. His moves are awesome. I'm not a Final Fantasy fan, so I don't really care about this. But it's good to see that people who are Final Fantasy fans obviously are in rejoice about this. So yeah, that's about it. That is pretty much it. I think my favourite thing was either the Pokemon Red, Blue and Yellow announcement, because that's cool, or I'd have to go with the Twilight Princess HD with the Wolf Link, because I'm hyped to get that amiibo and I'm hyped to play that game. It actually had me going back to Wind Waker HD. But yeah, and yeah, just again to harken back on the idea of Twilight Princess not looking that good. If you go and look at those comparison videos, it does look great. So yeah, it is an upscale. It's not going to be as good as Wind Waker HD was, but I think it's still going to be great, and I'm looking forward to experiencing that game for the first time in HD on the Wii U, and hopefully it uses the same gamepad integration that Wind Waker HD did, because that made for an amazing experience. And also, just a final point as well, Nintendo, again in this Direct, were adamant that Zelda Wii U is going to be coming in 2016. The letters 2016 came up on the Zelda Wii U bit of gameplay. I'll see if I can find it here. The letters 2016 came up, and they said when Zelda Wii U arrives in 2016, so, and on Wii U. And so they're still confident that this game's going to be coming to the Wii U. They're still confident that this game's going to be coming out in 2016. So that makes me confident, you know, and I want this game on Wii U. I want it to have the gamepad integration, and I want it to be fucking amazing, and I can't wait for it. And I do think it's going to be similar to Twilight Princess in that it's going to come to the Wii U and then the NX as well, because to be fair, I wouldn't expect Nintendo to put this game on purely the Wii U unless they're going to push bundles and push sales at the as its swan song, because if this game is like so amazing, like, and then they release the NX, which gets more sales, they're going to want to bring this game to the NX, because you know they're going to want as many people to play it as possible. So, and why shouldn't they? But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Please give me your thoughts on the Nintendo Direct in the comment section below. Hope I didn't miss anything out there, because I know the European one was slightly different and I've sort of mixed everything up. Let me just check my notes on my phone actually, just to check I've not missed anything off. But yeah, Minecraft is still a mystery. I don't think it's going to be coming, so that is unfortunate, but we're just going to have to deal with it. Yeah, that is everything. Oh yeah, and also the fact that you can preload Xenoblade Chronicles X. They're taking strides forward in eShop digital downloads, preloading titles. That is fucking awesome, because it shows that Nintendo are getting with the times. You can preload Xenoblade before it comes out and then play it on the day, straight away. You can do that on all the other consoles in this generation, and it's awesome that Nintendo are doing it. So yeah, thanks very much for watching. Give me your thoughts. Please like this video, share this video, and send me all of your money, and make sure your nan subscribes, because I want to hit 1,000 before 2016. I'm going to be doing an amiibo giveaway at 1k. Which amiibo I'm not sure yet. Depending on when we hit it, it could be one of the new ones, but I'm hoping if we hit it before the end of 2015, it's going to be like Mewtwo or one of the Mii fighters or something like that. But yeah, thank you, goodbye.